Look at all those lizards. Wah. Yep, back to back. What did I say?
What?
Ulrich, Aces, what in the name of the gods are you doing here?
Let's deal with these first. We can talk later.
Fair enough.
Oh, I was expecting battle.
Ulrich, of all the...
How long has it been, Erhardt?
Long. Too long.
I need to...
That sounded close. Didn't think they'd venture this far. Those are the leaders of the Horde. If we slay them, the rest will be easy to disperse.
I'll take the right.
Then the left is mine. Be careful. These beasts are more cunning than they look. When they fight together, they are stronger than the sum of their parts.
I find it interesting how their left and right would be opposite of our left and right.
Oh yeah, because they're facing... yeah.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Likewise, Ulrich.
But, no, that's just the light radius.
Oh, so we finally meet him, and then it's...
Well,
okay.
Watch him just die over there.
Oh.
There!
This must be one of the leaders. You stand to fore, as if to shield your minions, even if you have something to protect. Yet I have none.
Sir Berg.
Okay, so this is the little boy. I'm going to keep training while you're away. Then, when you come back, I'll be even stronger. And then maybe I could...
Fare thee well.
When you've done whatever it is you must do, pray come back and visit us. No matter how far your journey takes you, you'll always have a home here.
Now then.
Whatever happens, just give it everything you've got. We'll find out soon enough, if that'll all suffice.
Men, form lines in this position. Let none of those slavering fiends pass. Or probably slavering.
Slavering, yeah.
May the gods guide your blade.
No.
No, I do have something to protect. As a knight, I could not protect my king, my realm, or my countrymen. But now, as a wandering sword, I have found many who need my strength. Knight of the realm or common vagabond, I am still a blade, no more and no less. I can protect the weak, the innocent, the kind. I shall not fail them this time. I shall be victorious.
I will not fail.
Man, that guy's
That is some sweet pixels.
akin to a dragon.
That
This is one of
is
the most
so
detailed
cool
ones
looking.
I've seen so far.
By far, yeah. I love the axe, like the modeling on it.
Yeah.
I
You can tell it's pretty much... Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? You know geodes? How
yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
crystals growing on the
Oh
interior?
yeah, on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like
oh,
how...
he's weak to daggers. That makes it so much easier.
It's like they carved the axe from a geode that had crystals growing out on the interior,
Let's
you know?
do this.
That's how you get all of those spiky shards.
Freeze.
Victory shall be mine.
He's weak to daggers. That makes it so much easier. Therian is going to slay him in a couple of rounds.
It'd be interesting to see what kind of elemental...
No!
Oh, there go daggers.
No!
You'll have to find other weaknesses.
No!
Ow!
Ow.
Ow! Ow! Poor Tressa.
Alright. Weak to arrows? Yeah, no. Not weak to arrows, just damage.
Nope. Also,
Worth a shot.
while those guys are defending him, would it even reveal his weakness since those are blocked
Uh,
off?
yes,
or
it
no?
will.
Okay. So they aren't weak to arrows.
The battle is truly joined. I will.
I mean, I think they're... Nope. Well, he's weak to sword, and I could keep pushing that, but I don't actually want
You
to
want
do
to get
that.
the
I want to take out
inferiors
the
out of the
front
way.
lizards if I can. There we go. There's something.
air.
Owie. This is, This guy hurts a bit more. Oh, but these guys are ludicrously weak. Okay, sure. Why
That
not?
works.
Unfortunately, we're gonna
Ulbricht's
have to
gonna
have
need some help.
Cyrus on almost like total heal party. I can kill him.
Which is a shame because it would be nice to see what kind of magic
Yeah,
he's potentially weak
we're
to.
probably fine for like another hit or two. Actually, I think we're fine in this situation.
There we go. It's on his own.
All his skills. Lightning blast. There we go.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
weak
so we're
to
fine
thunder.
for a bit. All right, Therian.
Oh wow, is he stunned?
Yeah, he's stunned. We just took off his shields. And damage time.
Now is 9999
Maximum
Right,
damage
that's
until we
max
get
of damage.
limit break. Oh boy, he has a lot of HP. Oh no. Oh, that's bad.
My blade is unbending.
I've done over 10,000 damage to him, and he still isn't even into the yellows. Or maybe he just hit the yellows.
Oh, be relentless.
Oh boy. That hurts. No, he's not
Not
vulnerable.
Shadow.
Oh, he's probably vulnerable to light magic.
Ouch.
Yup. Ouch. Oh, and she is unconscious. I wasted all those BP. All that BP. Oh well. Thief skills. Kinda whatever. I could probably do armor corrosive on him. I probably should do armor corrosive on him. This is a long enough fight that it's worth it.
My turn.
I'll probably do it with Ulbrich in a round or two. Right before we stun him.
I
No.
like that headdress that he's wearing.
Yeah.
Makes him look like a triceratops.
No, he is a cool looking boss. So there's a lot of reasons why I still like this game despite how freaking long the fights are. But one of the things I like the most is it's bringing back really high quality AAA.
The battle
I,
is
I guess honestly I would call this game AA. But AA pixel art.
the foe's guard is down.
Yeah, I don't see many pixel games. It makes me wonder. Pretty much the majority of AAA games switch to 3D because they have the budget and
Yeah.
the modeling resources for it. So
Use this.
I find it's smaller studios and indies that tend to stick to 2D imagery. Granted, this game is a mixture of 2D pixels and 3D backgrounds.
Yeah. And so like honestly I think I would have liked it if this game was fully if this game was
If it was fully pixel art, I would almost think that it would be more difficult to see the characters in relation to the backgrounds.
yeah.
I'm liking how you get lighting effects and such with this. It's nice. So, what are you going to be doing with her?
Trying to decide exactly
A dance?
what's worth it here. Gonna do that. I was considering doing Bewildering Grace, but it's a bad move. Cyrus is knocked out for a little while,
Oh
so
no.
I was trying to kill time for a bit. But we should probably hit him.
What
Ooh,
comes
damage?
before electricity?
Fire. Or staves.
Okay. I mean, we
Or
can always-
axes. It's really anything between daggers and electricity, which is
A number
like
of
four
skills, yeah.
different
And what
elements.
comes after electricity?
It's
Just
not
light
great.
and dark? Which dark we already attempted.
Yeah, so it's light. Well, he's stunned. Let's do this.
No effect. Light cascades down. Ooh, nice.
Huh.
But he's not
I have
weak.
never seen that before.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah. It is cool.
Victory
That was essentially her metronome.
Yeah. Okay, he's actually looking pretty injured. That's a good sign. Oh, and did we stun him before his turn? We did. That's a good sign. Hello! Yeah, I'd love to use Elephant's Enlightenment, but unfortunately because of the BP situation, it's not worth it. Frustratingly enough.
Did you pretty much set him up with only fire, ice, electricity, fire, ice, electricity?
Well,
Cyrus, yeah.
Cyrus has his basic fire, ice, electricity, and also healing and holy magic. I haven't set him up for that. Well, I set him up for healing just because we needed it.
Mm-hmm.
It is done. I should find Erhardt. I guess what I could do is actually switch Tressa out at this point. For Ophelia. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Have her heal.
We are going to do the secondary group soon,
Yeah.
right?
Sort of. Pretty much as soon as we finished everybody's story. The only reason why I'd bring Ophelia out sooner is because completing her story gets you a trinket
Oh.
that doubles the XP gain or something like that.
So that would help immensely for everyone.
For, yeah, future characters. Anyway.
You slew yours too, I see.
Aye.
Without the leaders, the pack should soon descend into chaos and confusion. It will be easy enough to chase them off at our leisure.
Good.
So, Ulberich, how did you find me?
Gustav told me.
Ha! That's so. How was the scoundrel? Still in one piece?
He was well, fighting for his keep. He told me about Grind, your hometown.
Sounds like you had a grand old chat. Did he tell you about the soldiers who burned it to the ground? Tough world, this, for a young lad without a home. When the band of sellswords picked me up, I was grateful for it. And when the boss told me he wanted my help to bring down Hornburg, well, suffice to say he didn't need to ask twice.
You wanted revenge.
Aye, against the king who did naught, as the only home I'd ever known was reduced to ash and rubble. Even at the end, as the flames licked the roof beams of their homes, my family, my friends believed the king would save them. I swore then and there I would never forgive King Alfred. That he'd pay for what he'd done. Or not done, as it were. And so I came to Hornburg and became a knight. Served my commanders faithfully. Worked my way up in the ranks. But then, you know that story, don't you?
All the while, biding your time to that final battle.
Delivered my revenge at the point of my blade, even as the king looked into my eyes.
His Majesty was a courageous man.
He was that. Till the last, he never stopped fighting for his people. And I, with a single blow, I killed him in the name of vengeance. Spilt his blood on the soil of his realm. I thought it would set me free. Free from the anguish, the pain, the despair. But it gave me nothing. No release, no triumph. Only a hollowness, a cold, empty void where my rage once burned. As I searched for something to hold on to, the memories that came to me were not of my lost home, but of the years I'd spent as a knight, with my brothers in arms, with you.
Did you regret it?
Regret it? Aye, I certainly did. I regretted living a lie for all those years in the name of vengeance. And yet, though they were a lie, a strange thing, isn't it? The memories of those days are as real as anything I have. Those days in Hornburg, the barracks, the proving grounds, the jousting lists. But anyhow, we disbanded after that and went our separate ways. We'd accomplished our aim, but were left homeless, masterless. My wanderings brought me to Wellspring, a town like 100 others I'd seen before.
And yet you stayed, and now protect its people from harm.
Aye.
Wait, so there's no choice in this?
Nope.
Draw your blade, Erhardt.
You don't have to do this, Ulberich.
I can end it for you. All of it. Your anger, your pain, your regret. This lie your life has become. I'll cut you down and give you the peace you seek.
What? This is...
My king dead, and my countrymen. What did that make me, who had sworn my very life to protect them? For what did I wield my sword? Gods, how many years did that question plague me? But at long last, I understood. I'd never lost my worth. Like you, I bear my sword so that I may protect others. Erhardt, I cannot stand here and pretend to understand what caused you to do as you did. And though I search my heart, I find no room there for forgiveness. I find only... I should have bested you that day. Victory should have been mine. Then, and only then, could I have saved our liege. And you, from the monster you would become. Hear me, Erhardt. This time, I will not lose. Draw your weapon, Erhardt. For warriors such as us, there is no other way.
I could tell you to learn from my mistakes, but then, what right have I? Nay, we'll do it your way. No holding back, eh, old friend?
I would not have it any other way.
So be it.
In victory, truth!
Now, is it a full party fight, or
I will not
it's
fail.
Ulbrich? Oh boy.
Now then,
This would be awful if I wasn't prepared for this. Okay, so he's not weak to daggers, which makes this a lot
Wasn't
harder.
his challenge level the max it could be?
Yeah, he's still very weak.
victory shall be mine.
Ah.
I always knew that he had fantastic hair, but his model makes it look even more so. The sort of like wispy blonde.
Do I have to get concerned here?
Concerned
Now
for what?
then.
Wait, what do you mean? It's the whole long blonde hair thing again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stand firm. Victory shall be mine.
Okay.
I don't know. I just didn't like tie the voice to that image, if you know what I mean. And I mean, you get that all the time.
What?
People don't expect
oh,
your face to
yeah.
match your voice.
No. He should have had the, like...
I think if he had I don't want to say like just a little bit of facial hair or more mature face. It could work.
Yeah, a squarer jaw, but he's almost boyish. Despite everything.
It's too pretty. I almost wish for this particular battle that Ulbrich had a full model too.
Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed. Honestly,
this is
wish...
the end of his story, right?
No. I actually wish over the course of this game... Oh, okay. That's fine. I actually really wish, instead of having the tiny sprites for battle, the players were full size as well. Or even half size.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are definitely games where characters are in a chibi mode while they're in the world, but then when they go into a full battle, they go to their full size.
Yeah.
That was like what Ni no Kuni did for the world map. We were chibis running around up until the battle started.
I actually really liked, as weird as it sounds, World of Final Fantasy let you warp between being a chibi and, like, full size.
Wait, you could?
Yeah, and it actually had gameplay functions. So effectively,
you could turn into a chibi to get through small holes or something? Oh,
in
okay.
battle,
In
there were
battle.
3 size types. Large, well no, there was extra large, but that was a separate thing. Large, medium, and small. And so when you were a chibi, you were medium. When
Okay.
you were full size, it was large. And so if you were a chibi, you could sit on top of a large monster with a small monster on your head.
The stacking, I remember.
It was so cute, and it was
I remember when you were
so
playing that.
functional.
And what did the stacking do?
It let you do different moves and use
Combos.
different monsters and stuff. It was really neat. And like your stats were a accumulation of all of them together, and it just was a really clever move. Like cleverly designed system.
Chibis are cute.
There is not a single multi-hit sword move in this game. It's kind of annoying, actually. I guess I might as well hit him with cross strike repeatedly, just for extra damage.
I wonder what his other weaknesses would have been. Unfortunately, you've just pretty much made Ulbrich solely sword, right?
Sword and dagger.
But you already probably tried dagger, and he's not.
No, he's not weak
vulnerable
to
to
dagger. I mean, he's almost down. Yeah,
Oh wow!
yeah. I built Ulbrich to be a solo duelist.
So is this really gonna be a tragic death scene?
Well, Ulbrich has yet to kill a single person in a duel, so who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I yield. 'Tis a strange thing. Though I fought with all my strength, it was as if you were protected by a greater power. And yet, for the first time in as long as I can remember, I regret nothing.
Aye. Tell me one thing, Erhardt. Who was he? The leader of your little band? The man who plotted Hornburg's fall?
Ulbrich, leave it be.
He brought down an entire kingdom. Our kingdom. Who knows what such a man is plotting now? Nay, such a fiend is too dangerous for this world. I will stop him. I must.
This is the cause you found.
Just so.
The man's name is Werner.
Where can I find him?
After the fall of Hornburg, he set off for Riverford. After that, the gods only know what became of him.
That's all I need to know. Men like that leave a trail, whether they mean to or not.
Reckon they do. Until someone stops them in their tracks.
You're alive! And Lord Erhardt?
See for yourself.
Took some doing, but we slew the leaders of the horde. Once your men finish off the stragglers, you'll have nothing more to fear from that nest.
Did you hear that, lads? Erhardt slew their leaders!
Couldn't have done it had Olbrich not shown up in the nick of time.
The two greatest knights of a lost realm fighting side by side? Hang me if it ain't like a storybook.
Whoa! We're not gonna
You have
die!
our undying gratitude, Sir Olberic.
I do not warrant it. What I did was for myself. And now the time has come for me to seek out a new cause in another place.
Olberic,
You would remain here. I know.
I'm sorry.
Do not be.
But before you go, let me say one more thing. If you mean to go up against Werner, watch your back.
How so?
I've never seen anyone swing a blade like he does. It's more than just strength and skill. There's something about him that strikes fear into men's hearts. You are stronger now, Olberic. Stronger than me, I dare say. If your will is strong, you are doubtless the measure of him. But make no mistake, you would be well advised to fear him.
Coming from you, Erhardt, that is warning indeed. I will heed your words. And now I must go. When this is over, mayhap we shall meet again.
I look forward to that day.
Oops. It was just old friend, I believe. And so did Olbrich leave Wellspring behind him. For too long, he had forgotten a simple truth. He wields his sword to protect people, and that means he cannot let the mortal foe of Hornburg roam free. And so he set off for Riverford, where his long journey may at long last come to an end.
Yay! What? Oh, story stuff?
Travel banter.
Travel banter.
You look pleased.
I'm happy that you and Erhardt made up. Now you're comrades in arms again.
It was a long road to reach such a point, but fighters are straightforward men, and they understand each other. Crossing swords just once can tell a man more about another than 1,000 words.
Wow. That sounds incredible.
Sorry. As usual, sleepy music and sepia tones make us very tired. If you were interested in my world, I could teach you a little fencing.
Really?
I'd love to be... Wait, really? She's going to use that rather than apprentice?
I'd love to be your apprentice. I'll be the best pupil you ever had, Sir Olbrich. I promise you, you won't regret this.
I may already. So now you've had your chat with him. Satisfied now? Satisfied? I would not say that, but I have found acceptance. Erhardt slew the king, but how I choose to live my life is up to me. Does my heart soar? Have my troubles vanished? Nay. But I do see things more clearly now. I see what I need in order to wield my sword with a conscience clear. Never really gave much thought to what I do. I steal to live, simple as that. I get why you live the way you do. That lifestyle's just not for me. Likewise, I could not do what you do. However, I understand the choices that you make. You know, I never thought I'd see the day I'd be talking to a guy like you. I suppose that's the beauty of going on a journey like this. I really like the travel banter. It's interesting. There's more like back and forth, individual back and forths where the characters talk and interact with each other. than most like RPGs, which is very interesting. Like I'm playing Dragon Quest 11, and like half the protagonists don't even talk to each other once you recruit them. Though like they have lines, but there's not immediately like.
Oh yeah, I did like it in, say, Knights of the Old Republic, where depending on who you had with you,
they would say things together.
They would have comments during your conversations with NPCs and stuff. But yeah, I always had to take that into consideration when I brought people along for missions, because I'm going, who would make the most sense and
who would have something to say about this? Who would have
something to say about a particular region or group that we're meeting up with, or character. Well, what's our next quest?
By level, Tressa's is level 34 up there.
So that's pretty high. I thought you wanted to do Ophelia.
Therian's is 36 over here. And no, 34 is not pretty high.
Oh.
We are level 40.
Oh.
So, probably Tressa.
Anything.
Where's Cyrus's? Cyrus's is over here.
Cyrus and Yahanik
level 40
have the same place, so they're
yeah. So we'll do Tressa up here, up in Victor's Hollow.